Hey pals, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Hi Kojiro. Uh yep, I managed to pull myself away. It's been 3 hours, I think, 3.5 hours. Been interesting so far. Been fun, been interesting. I got some stuff, but again, it's only been 3 hours, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it is fun. Hi Nolan. How's it going? How are you today? Hi spiders, welcome everybody. The demons are pretty alright. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I'm still gonna play some, like, after we're done here tonight. So, like, I am excited to play it. So yeah, it's been good. But yeah, I wanted to stream. So, here we are. How is everybody? How are you all doing this evening? Did you all have good days? Please tell me. Hi, Chomper. Chomper's here too, and she says hi. Doing alright, finally got caught up today with everything, and now I'm way tired. Well, I mean, hey, at least you get some, like, time to vibe out and stuff, right? So, time to chill, possibly? Cold is getting better. Oh, good. Spiders, I remember last time you said that, you had the flu or something, right? Oh my gosh, well, I'm glad that you are feeling better. Actually, you know what? Sorry, hold on one sec. I'll be right back. 1 second, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Chomper messing with something she's not supposed to be messing with. Big surprise, right? Just so unlike her. Really, never seen her do anything like that before. Really weird. Alrighty, let's get into it. Causes beautiful music. I love that song so much. And we'll start playing. Okay, wake up, will you? Yeah, there we go. Let me get some audio on there for y'all. There we go. Ah, the nice soothing ambient wee zone over here. Alrighty, come on, Weebo, you can do it. So, okay, so let me kind of back up a little bit. Basically, so we beat Return to Dreamland last time. It feels like forever ago, oh my gosh. Last time. And so, and there's kind of like, what happened to Mongolore and all of this stuff, and, you know, I had mentioned that, like, we're gonna do some post-game stuff, and even though it's not in Return to Dreamland proper, there's a bunch of, like, extra, it basically might as well be post-game Return to Dreamland in the special collection thing that you're seeing here. I have it, it's really cute. So, we're gonna do the post-game stuff, and that will kind of, like, explain a little bit as to, like, what happened to Mogalore and things like that. So that's why it's Return to Dreamland post game content, and maybe we'll do some actually Return to Dreamland, but this is from the anniversary collection that has to do with all of that stuff. Does that make any sense? Did I describe that in any understandable way? I feel like I went in 5 circles trying to do that. Returning to Dreamland, but also kind of not. Hi, Alicat. Welcome to the stream. That's so cute. Oh, sorry, I haven't seen this in a long time. It's very cute. I know, he bounced. Very cute. Yay, woo! So this thing is really cute. This came out the year after Return to Dreamland, I believe. And it's very cute. They have, like, ports essentially of all of these games. Which is super cute. They have like a little Kirby history gallery. And in 1992, Bill Clinton was elected president. Why is that in here? Anyway, so it will show you like interesting facts that happened the same year of Kirby games coming out. So it's cute. Some of them are really odd. So this is really cute. So that's like another feature, and then the other one that we have here is the challenge stages, and these are built on the Return to Dreamland engine, so they're all very similar. Yeah, very odd politics focus. Oh yeah, please also, by the way, let me know how the sound is. I noticed last stream that like, that I was getting a little bit of like wall bouncing echo. I noticed after I listened to it, so let me know. I tried to fix it. Let me know if audio is okay. Anyway, you want to know what happened to Magolor after we defeated him? Spoilers. This thing is gonna tell you. There he is. He's back. Hi there, my name is Magolor. I am from a dimension where I pressed the button and it went back to the thing. It's fine. It'll start again if we do this, I think. There you go. I won't press anything. Let's try this again. Hi there, my name is Magolor. I'm from another dimension, but I just love Planet Popstar. I can't get enough of it. Things got a little hectic when I first arrived, but that's all in the past, thanks to Kirby. To make up for all that fuss, I built Kirby a theme park right here in Dreamland. It's got special stages where you can play with different copy abilities. You know, some of the stages can be a bit difficult. Oh, but I know you'll be just fine. Why don't you try to clear them all? You can even face off against you. Oh ho ho ho! So what do you say? Are you ready to check out my amazing theme park? Let's go! That was a very sassy little, like, cape, like, thing that he just did. Very sassy. Oh, yay! Alright, so yeah, these are, like, sort of little mini-games, and stuff. So we're gonna go through all of them, but, like, we'll also talk like Kirby lore and things like that. Also, shout out to this being called Happiness Hall. Very, very cute. Yeah, they kind of did DDD Magolor. Basically, what happened to Magolor? That answered the question by saying it was hectic and then it was fine. So somehow Magolor, from what I understand, got sent to like a faraway dimension as like his atonement or something like that, and he came back to Popstar and built you a theme park. And that's why he's still around. So there's the answer to that burning question. Challenge stages. Yeah, it's all fine now. It's good. It's fine. Yeah, Kirby Purgatory, exactly. And look, they teach you how to do everything again. I'm not the best at these, but they're fun. And I love how he's like, oh, things got a little bit hectic. I'm like, really? You don't say, Magolor. Things got a little bit, hectic? I wonder why that was. Oh my god. Kirbatory. Oh, Coach, well, you're so right. Very, very good. Nope. Yeah, there we go. It's funny, actually, I was thinking about, you know, I was playing SMT and I was like, I gotta go, you know, finish up and go stream Kirby, and I was like, wow, what, you know, what a swerve. What a change in tone. And then I realized, like, we got more in common than you would think at first glance. Go. Oh, shoot. Kirby's persona. Oh, God, I don't even know. Himself? I don't know. That's a good question. What do we got? Oh, you know what, spiders? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're very right on that. Sorry, we can't say. The thing is, like, okay, so when I explain lore, it's gonna, I do have to kind of talk around a couple of things, because they're spoilers for Star Allies, and, like, Star Allies is pretty new. You know, like, it came out in 2018, like, it's still kind of new. So, like, I don't want to spoil it, you know, so... I feel like anything like 5 years or earlier, it's like, don't spoil, or try not to, okay? So, I'm trying to think of where to start here. Alright, you know, actually, let's start with Mogalore, because Mogalore is sort of the reason, and Return to Dreamland is sort of the reason why all of this stuff comes together. Like, he's, like, kind of the thing that linked everything together, which I think was part of the reason why, like, people lost their minds being like, there's, like, an overarching story and stuff when this game first came out. So, Mogalore. Okay, so Mogalore, as we know, he's Halchandran. We went to Halchandra in Return to Dreamland. We saw it. It was really fucked up. Like, old machinery, no one's there, and there's, like, things are destroyed because of, you know, like, lava and stuff everywhere. So the thing about Halchandra and, like, Magalore's past is, like, basically Halchandra used to be fully populated by other Halchandrans. They sort of had, like, differing, like, factions? I don't know what you would call it, but different, like, beliefs and things like that. But, you know, that they explain a bit more of that in Star Allies, but basically, a lot of Halchandra was very, like, technologically oriented and, you know, just good, like, space magic tech stuff. But as it turns out, from what I understand, and spiders, also, if you hear me say stuff that is not correct, then please, feel free to chime in. Oh, frick, I don't care. But basically, what happened was there was an incident where the volcano on Halchandra, you know, exploded, and there's a deadly, what do you, I'm not sure what you call it when there's, I'm sorry, I don't know the word for it, but you know what I mean. So basically, everything got destroyed, and the Halchandrans have to flee. They all have to, either they ran away or they died. It's kind of like that. So it's either one of those. We're not really 100% sure, I think. I don't think they ever confirmed whether it's like they fled or they died. But regardless, the point is that Halchandra became depopulated because of the eruption. Thank you, Nolan. I didn't, I'm sorry, I don't know why I didn't know that word. I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much. And yeah, Nolan, Dreamland is on Popstar, yes. You are correct. So we were on Popstar the whole time. I don't really know why the game is called Return to Dreamland. Because, you know, like, you're on I don't know. I don't know why it's called that. It's called Kirby Adventure Wii, I think, originally. So, anyway, as Spider says, it's ambiguous as to what happened to the Halcandrons. Can I just float down, please? I'm going to be doing a really bad job at these as I'm explaining. It's a little tough, but I will do my best. So yeah, it's ambiguous what happened to them, right? And we also don't know if Magolor was like in that sort of like was there when the eruption happened and like had to leave or survive. So it's not clear if he already like existed at that point or if he was like born in space like after the fact. I don't think that we actually know that. So, but the point is, he made his way back to Halcandra, and he actually did excavate the lore by himself. He actually did do that because the lore is a Halcandran ship. So he managed to excavate it from the ruins. So that part is true. Again, it's funny, Magolor, what was it, the director described him as a character who is lying by telling the truth, and it's like, he tells you all this stuff, you just don't know the context for it. So, very interesting. So he goes back to Halcandra and gets the ship. Now, I'm not 100% clear on the order of things here. I got copper, that's fine. I'm not 100% clear on the order of things as to what happened first, but at some point either before or after getting his ship, I think probably after, he actually met the boss from Milky Way Wishes, named Marks, who I think we've talked about a little bit on here before. He meets Marks. Marks is pissed off because he had a plan on Planet Popstar and, you know, all that stuff that happened in Milky Way Wishes where Marks tricks him and all that stuff. And we're gonna go on to the Magolor race. Alright, let's do it. Basically, if you don't know the story to Milky Way Wishes, basically it's like this, but with a less interesting, dusty little orb named Marks. Who isn't even that you're like a great friend. But you know, it's very similar, like, I want to do this evil thing, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not evil and I'm gonna make you do all the work and I'll come back and I'll take over the universe. Like, very similar plan. So the reason for that is because Marks and Magolor become friends. Marks sort of convinces Magolor to do like a take two on his plan. And you know, I don't know why Magolor accepts. I don't know. That's what I said, like, in the Return to Dreamland stream, where I'm like, I feel bad because he kind of just friended the wrong person. Like, we don't know what he was like before Marks. Oh, wow, okay, good. This is a close race. He heard me talking about him, and he's like, I'm sorry. Look at him, he's so sassy. But we got him. Sorry, pal. Oh, look at what? It's fine, guy. We'll hang out more. Mean, sassy egg child. So yeah, what I was saying was basically, Marks convinced him to do a take two on Marks's old plan, where, you know, did all that stuff. And Magolor does it, and then he goes to Popstar, and blah 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 blah, that type of thing. Well, first he tries to get the horrible crown from Halcandra, and then he crashes in Popstar, all that stuff. But it was all a work, it was all a plan. And so that happens, I guess, and I guess that's kind of the end with Magolor. Like, you know, the whole thing happens with, you know, Return to Dreamland. You unfortunately fight him, and then he disappears into light, and, you know, supposedly that's when it's like, oh, he was sent to a far dimension. And he came back and then built you a theme park. So, that is kind of Magolor's whole deal. And something that I learned, actually, I didn't realize until, like, a few days ago, is that in in a different game, in Kirby Superstar, there is a mural on a wall in some castle somewhere area that actually shows a mural of what happens in Milky Way Wishes. So it actually foreshadows it, which I thought was really cool. I actually had never seen that before. So pretty dope. Hold on a sec. Give me a sec with this because I'm not very good at whip. So let me take a minute here. Yeah, Koji Roll, I love that aesthetic too, it's very cute. Yeah, no, and they're very fun, and that's part of why, like, Return to Dreamland is one of the only games I've, like, 100%ed. Because it has, you know, the same things in here. Because everything is just fun. It's just so fun and cute. Good music too. Can I get them? There we go. I never use whip, so that's why I gotta use a lot of triangle powder. I gotta use all my meter to get through this. Can I just run? That's fine. Yeah, I don't love whip. Not the best. That's fine. We made it through. We're fine. We're fine. It's true. He does have a cute hat. It's true. He does. So yeah, that's that whole thing, and this game with Mogalore and everything, like, tied it all together in an interesting way, because I remember, we got Magalore's dialogue from when you 100% you get all the spheres. That's why we suffered, was to get that dialogue. And there's two versions of his dialogue. There's the version in, like, the normal, part of the game, and there's a different one for, like, the hard mode of the game. Ooh. Cool. This is fun. There we go. That's right, we discovered that he has hair. Oh, how could I have forgotten? But I did. I did somehow, but I forgot. Exactly, we discovered he has beautiful flowing hair. We don't know where or how, but he has it. Also, this is a really fun mix of this song. So anyway, I'm sorry if I pause intermittently to start focusing on stuff. Also, I hope this is making any sense. If there's any way I can explain this stuff better, please let me know. It's really hard to tell whether or not it is making any sense. So Magalore's two versions of his, like, 100% dialogue is one of them will tell you about, like, oh hey, like, the one that we got, I believe, is the one that was like, you know, I actually heard about you before I came here, like, you know, you're famous, but do you think there's anyone out there who's a grudge against you? In that it's pretty implied and, like, pretty accepted that he was talking about Marks. But in the other one, I believe, he will tell you about how, quote unquote, the ancients, created, like, the power of, like dreams, like a rod of dreams, and clockwork stars and things like that, referring to the star rod in Kirby's Adventure, and clockwork star is the giant comet in Milky Way Wishes that gives Marks the power to do what he wants and gets super powerful. It's basically like a comet that you make a wish on after you get enough power. So he'll tell you, like, oh, like, all of these items, all this space magic was crafted by the ancients and all that stuff. The ancients, from my understanding, are actually Halkandrins, like old Halkandrins. I don't know if Magalore knew that when he was, I don't know. So those were actually all made by Halkandrins. So, like, again, like, stuff like the Star Rod and things like that were actually made by them, which is pretty cool and important to the story. And it kind of gives me a theory that I will explain after I'm done with this challenge. Oh gosh. Yeah, spiders. I figured it was the Halcandrons and those guys, and Kirby Star allies. But I'm trying to find like the balance of what to say and what not to say to not spoil. It's tough, but we'll play Kirby Star allies together one day. Hey Bokunya, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's still a lot of mini games, and like you know, so the reason why I'm like it's Kirby Lore stream is because I was like, oh, like they're gonna talk about Magmar and be like, haha, he came back in this silly way, and I was like, well, you know what, like I had this, you know, random stream when I was playing Kirby Air Ride like a year ago where I like talked about a ton of this stuff, and that VOD is missing to time. It's gone. So. Unfortunately, that was lost, and we talk about stuff all the time, and I was like, you know what, why don't we just do like we'll just talk about it for a whole stream. So I hope that's fun. I hope you're enjoying listening to this and that it is making any sense at all. And also, yes, spiders, please, whenever you feel like, please chime in. And also correct me if I'm wrong on certain things. Oh yeah, the love stick, huh? Yeah. Makes sense. So, okay. So here's the thing. So the thing about Kirby Air Ride, and I was talking about it on the Kirby Air Ride stream specifically, because I had found out some stuff that made me put, you know, think about a whole conspiracy board. So regarding the ancients and things like that are kind of tied into this. So all that stuff that we found out basically is like, oh, the ancients made the Star Rod. And because of some things that happened in Kirby Air Ride, it sort of made me realize I think that there is a connection between the games and the anime that is considered largely non-canon. So, oof, Return to Dreamland tells all. So, let me do this challenge and then I will get more into that. This goes really deep, by the way. I'm very sorry. Yeah, so many fans don't like the anime, and a lot of people basically consider it non-canon, and that's how, like, I always, like, heard about it, but I think it's very much canon, and again, I will explain why in a second, if I can get down here. Oh, I can't seem to get the timing for that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like how, sure enough, Twitch, just making sure it doesn't get leaked, it's very much. And also thinking about all this is making me think, like, I wonder what is gonna happen in Forgotten Land. Very, very curious about that. Oh, oof. Yikes. Big yikes. The wing flight moves pretty differently from your normal flow, so it's a little disorienting, but that's why it's a challenge, I guess. Also, a good sound when you flap the wings. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, is there like a move? Oh. Yikes. I was trying to iframes my way to victory, and it didn't work. Oh, come on now. There we go. Sorry, I can't seem to get the, like I was saying, the timing or the direction right on that sometimes. Oh, heck. There we go, there we go. Sorry, everyone. For some reason, that's tough for me to get. There we go. Ah, it's like, Alcandra all over again. Those really rude frickin' lava hits. Those are some rude spheres. But we got through it. It was fun. Yeah, exactly. Dangerous dinner flashbacks. What did we name it? The new thing. I kept saying delicious dinner. I mean, dinner, it can be delicious. Dank dinner. Yeah, 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 there we go. That's a great one. Alright. Nice. Is that the challenge against Magua? Yes, it is. Okay, real quick. Basically, because we're talking about the Ancients and Magolor and Halkendrins and everything, so I think that there's some ambiguity about the Halkendrins, and I think that the Kirby anime actually clears this up. Again, this right now is I'm gonna be like dropping lore, but also like a decent amount of it is my own speculation, so take it with a grain of salt. Wow, I sound very serious about this, I just realized. So basically in Kirby's Adventure, the Star Rod, which the Halkandrins made, is sort of like the big point in the story. If you've played, gosh, what was the remake called? Nightmare in Dreamland. I think more people probably played that. It was for the Game Boy. It was a remake of this story. Basically, there's a big old wizard named Nightmare in the universe, and he's a big old capitalist, and he sucks. And all he wants is to take technology and make people like pay him for shit. Like, it's really bad. He's horrible. And so he comes to Popstar looking for the Star Rod for some reason, and he like infects the Fountain of Dreams, and everyone has horrible dreams, thus Nightmare. And then King Dedede hides the Star Rod, and you know that's how Kirby Adventure happens. But the way that things sort of go down makes me realize, like, I wonder why Nightmare was looking for the Star Rod in the first place. And I thought about it, and I was like, what if the Halkandrins actually made the Star Rod to fight against Nightmare, and somehow Nightmare got a hold of the technology and lost it, or something like that. Like, he's trying to take this thing that was specifically, like, his weakness, right? And so that kind of puts me at a spot where I'm like, okay, you know what? Actually, I think that if all that is the case, then maybe Nightmare was the one who had something to do with like the volcano erupting. I think maybe he actually was involved in that in some way. So that's sort of my own speculation in that sense. And I will talk more about that after this. Wow, look at this background. Very nice. Alright, what am I doing? Fighter's a tough one. I don't know if I should have picked this. We'll try anyway. I remember Nutty Noon. Whoop, whoop. Oh, so close. Don't laugh at me. Oh, he's generating all of this stuff. Yeah, buddy. Let's see, Vulcania says today's been a mixed bag for you. Good news, Brittany is free. Yes, Brittany is fucking free, finally. Good for her. So glad. Bad news, the police didn't approve your permit for a Palestinian children's art exhibit. Well, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That really, really freaking sucks. Fucking ACAB. Oh my gosh. Try to type ACAB in the chat and Twitch says no, I'm not allowed. Odd. Can someone else do it for me? It is telling me I can't do it. They heard. Thank you, Kojiro. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't working for just me. Thank you, Nolan. Wow, y'all are coming in so quick. Alright, let me think. So basically, where do I start? Sorry if I'm kind of talking in circles. It's just, there's so much. There's literally so much. Okay, so yeah, anyway, that's my speculation about Nightmare being involved in Alcandra and all of this stuff. And I think that in regards to the lore, Air Ride sort of ties together like Nightmare and sort of his deal to the games, which kind of makes me think that's speculation about him. And that game, Kirby Air Ride, actually establishes continuity between the games and the anime. One thing that sort of made me draw the conclusion too was that in the anime during the finale, they're fighting Nightmare and he's got like this whole spaceship and everything like that. And from his spaceship comes a bunch of Halcandran Waddle Dees, like the little gray guys with the sunglasses, I think, on Halcandra, fly out of his ship riding air ride machines. That was a sight to see. I lost my mind. So I think that sort of establishes the continuity and things like that between the two. And so you have Nightmare, and he is... When we talk about how Kirby defeated capitalism twice, it's once in Kirby Planet Robobot and once also in in the Kirby anime he defeats Nightmare. It's great. If you should watch like there's like 100 episodes of the Kirby anime, right? Something like that. I would say watch the first 5 and then watch the last 5 because the finale of the anime is bonkers. It's absolutely Gongaga. Okay, anyway, so I think that's kind of all as far as lore goes that's connected to Mogolore and Halcandra and Return to Dreamland. I think as far as that goes, I kind of derailed a little bit with Nightmare, but still I think he kind of ties in the whole thing because of all that anime stuff. But I think as far as lore goes, that's about it. That's sort of tied into Return to Dreamland. So I hope that was interesting. And explained decently. Yeah, exactly. Spiders, this game opened up a huge can of worms. Which is, again, is why it was like, oh my gosh, like, this game is amazing. And why, like, the dialogue that you get for getting all 120 spheres, like, That's a good ass reward. Wait, I literally just did this. What am I doing? My bad, I got distracted. Literally the possibilities. There's so much. And also, I forgot, I think this collection, the 20th special collection, Dream Collection, has the first 3 episodes of the Kirby anime on it. I believe it's like on the disc, thus furthering the connection between the anime and the games. Just saying. There's also some other stuff I want to get to as well. Hang on tight, folks. Oh shoot, this is the Shiver Star music. Hold on. From Kirby 64. Again, you know, could be considered connected. Is this a Smash one? Yes! Okay, yes, yes, yes. Alright, they turned this challenge into a whole ability later in Planet Robobot. You can get the Smash Brothers ability, and it's one of my favorites. Let's freaking go. More Kirby 64 music. Oh wow, it feels great to do this Smash moveset. Around the time that I was playing this, I was playing World of Light, so this was like, oh, this is actually way more intuitive to me at the time. Alright. Oh, I jumped right into that one. Oh hey, we can add this to the Smash Brothers Kirby Charlie board connection. Not really, but that actually is a whole thing too. Oh. Also, I thought we were done with King Do, but here we are once again, caught in this battle. Uh-huh. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, King Do is not done with us, that's for sure. There we go. Got it eventually. I do love this power, but I also am pretty rusty when it comes to Smash, so. When all else fails, do the cutter uppercut. I don't know the official names. I don't know any of the official names for these moves. Can't go wrong with the side punches either. Oh, Fighter's a pretty dangerous one for this. Or not Fighter, I should say Smash is a pretty dangerous one for this because you go flying across the screen with these moves. There we go. Good, 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 good. Hi, Chomper. You want to play too? Oh dear. Chomper, I didn't mean that literally. You can't actually come up here and play. Wow, this music. I'm anxious now. I'm stressed. Oh, there's no way. Oh, that was rude. That was mad rude. It's okay, we're fine. We're fine. Kirby, you know, it can be rude sometimes. I'll allow it. Halkandra was mad rude to us. Some of those were rough. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what else. Basically, I know there's some stuff with the anime also. Some more stuff that kind of comes up in the anime that maybe comes through in the games and kind of connects them as well and sort of makes this whole tapestry is that in the anime, which again people consider like non-canon, the basic story is like Planet Popstar is just like Planet Popstar, and like Kirby's not even there, and there's just, you know, creatures live there and all this stuff. And then one day Kirby crashes into Planet Popstar in a little spaceship, like he's asleep in the spaceship, and then it crashes and he wakes up. And there's like sort of this story about how like Kirby like started living on Dreamland and everything. In that anime, Meta Knight is there and he's sort of serving as King Dedede's head knight. And he reveals when Kirby comes that he is like a star warrior, which is basically like a group of beings, creatures, whomever, from around the galaxy who are basically banding together to fight Nightmare, the horrible evil capitalist. Which again, who also is the villain in the anime. He also reveals that he's 8,000 years old, so that's pretty fun. I love this ancient orb. And the war has been going on for 10,000 years, but it didn't really go well, and sort of the Star Warriors are kind of split up. And when he is talking about it, if you like screen grab and look at it, there are a bunch of orbs that look very much like Galactonite and other like little Kirby's that we've seen. So that's fun. Let me think. Sorry, I'm trying to think of... I had a piece there that was going to connect all of this stuff together, but Triangle Mind is missing it. Anyway, so the anime and a bunch of stuff that also happens sort of forms a theory as to what Kirby is. And I know we've like talked about this a couple times and been like, oh, it's a long answer and there's multiple answers and whatever. And there's sort of two answers. One of them, again, is in Star Allies, and I don't want to spoil that too much, so I won't say what that is, but the second answer that I think it all kind of can come together, but the second answer, basically, that Meta Knight implies in the anime is that Kirby is a failed creation of Nightmare, because Nightmare in the anime, basically, his capitalist ploy is that he makes, like, creatures and monsters and stuff and sells them to other planets, and like whoever on the planet buys them, and he cashes in and all that stuff. So Meta Knight sort of implies that maybe Kirby is a failed creation of Nightmare that he threw away. So that's like one theory as to what Kirby is, and that's kind of like the whole core of the lore, I guess. Again, there's more stuff I will go into. If we play Star Allies together, then we will definitely go more into it. So I think that's sort of about all that I can say about lore. There is also something in on Nightmare's ship in the finale of the anime. There's something on the ship that is extremely important and ties it all back together to one big important thing. And it's a huge deal. Nightmare made a very adorable ball of gum. So the other theory that has been sort of tossed around that, again, I can say they talk more about it in Star Allies, and my Wii controller said that it's bored, so I'll move along at some point. But there also is sort of a theory that Kirby is like a part of dark matter in some way, who was the big depressed mess villain of Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, and 64. It is sort of implied that he is made of or is similar to in some way to it. So I believe that's implied in Dreamland 3 or something. There's some bit at some point in one of the games that implies that. So as I was saying, like, oh, there's two different answers of what Kirby is, and people tend to go back and forth between, oh, he was a failed creation from Nightmare, or, oh, he's like part of dark matter and things like that. But I actually think those two can be put together in the same theory, in my personal opinion. Here's my theory that kind of ties all of them together, and again, like, I think this all plays into like the anime and the games all kind of coming together and making this huge web. Is that my theory is that Kirby is actually made from one of dark matter's tears in the like similar to like the tears that like Zero cries like blood at you in Dreamland 3. I always thought like maybe Kirby is made from that, or a piece of dark matter. And the thing about dark matter, as we've talked about in like the whole trilogy with Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, and 64, a lot of its motivation was because it was depressed and very sad, and it kept attacking Popstar because it was miserable and could not stand to see everyone so happy and having fun and being friends. So it just kept attacking Popstar and Kirby in particular. That's why it keeps coming back. And so part of me, this is like a really abstract theory, but like that, I think that possibly Kirby is a part of dark matter that it lost, and it's looking for it again, possibly, and that's part of why it's so malicious and all this stuff, and why it like cries blood at you in like multiple games, is because like Kirby is a really important part of it that it lost, like possibly all of its like positive parts or something like that, and it is looking for that again, sort of, in a way, and that's why it keeps being drawn to Kirby like over and over again. Yep, that's basically it. I think that, and so that tear, or whatever piece of dark matter it was, somehow flies out into space. Nightmare gets a hold of it somehow. He thought it might be useful, but ended up not knowing what to do and disposed of it. And it floated along in space, and somehow it formed Kirby. So that's sort of my theory. It's abstract, and I don't know if it's correct, but I think it's possible. And so you have these origin stories tie together. So I think that's probably like the biggest mystery / lore, is like Kirby's origins. And for a long time they didn't really say much about it, but now there's like multiple things kind of floating around. So I think that's about it as far as like lore goes for the most part. And we're gonna do a plane challenge. Also, hi Dragon Cap, man. Thanks for coming by and thank you for, you know, hanging out. I hope you have a nice time hanging out in the stream and that you have a nice evening. Okay, these guys. This is a Halcandron Waddle Dee like I was talking about, and these guys come out of Nightmare's ship, riding air ride machines. What is this music? This is great. Oh, there's a big guy. Oh, I love this. I love this, like, plane challenge. I don't know, regular Kirby challenge. This is very good. Okay, Gourmet Race, thank you. I was like, I know this song. This is really good. Actually, this collection comes with a soundtrack, so this has got to be on it. Like, but it's like a CD, and I'm like, fuck if I have anything that can play a CD disc anymore. Like, damn. So I actually haven't listened to it. I gotta figure something out. Yeah, this is a really good mix of it. I like this a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, I failed. My hubris, thinking I could get through this. See you guys. Oh, that's it? Oh, I wish there was more. That was really fun. Wow. Went by too fast. I also just noticed that Mongolor has first place in all of these things. How did you do that, Mongolor? Alrighty, cool. Last Land. We had Happiness Hall, Apricot Atrium, and Last Land. I think all of those together spells Howl. Ho 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 ho. I love how it's like, ah yes, Halcandra, the volcano that erupted is the Haldera volcano. And Meta Knight's ship is the Halberd. It's so funny. They love it. And like, I remember being like, oh, how, like when I first started getting into these games like a couple years ago, I was like, HAL Laboratory, like, huh, like the scary computer in 2001 A Space Odyssey. And I'm like, oh, there's no way, it's gotta be a coincidence. And then at some point they confirmed, yes, it actually is named after that. And I'm like, how fitting that Kirby would have such nightmare stuff and it's named after that. I gotta be careful. Played sloppy last time. There's also a really good remix of Green Greens. I actually didn't even realize that it was for a second. This is a really good mix of it. Pretty amazing how they've managed to mix it 500,000 times and it sounds good every single time. Love that move. Ah, I miss Smash. I'd love to stream World of Light as well, that would be fun. Sorry, y'all. Trying to concentrate because we didn't get this one last time. Alright, see you guys. I like how it counts if they walk off the side. Alright, you guys, I thought we were done with you also, but looks like not. Spiders, I have a question. Wow, it's really intense music. I think we talked about this a while back. Is Galactonite actually confirmed, like, canonically? Oh, jeez. Wow. Stop, no way. Clutch. Wow, that was very clutch. Oh, amazing. Marlor, how did you do that so good? Alright. That was really fun. And we got a silver trophy. Cool. And like, again, this is stuff that I would like go back later and be like, oh, I want to get a better score, which is like something that is very uncommon for me. Also, I didn't read that, but it says Mogalore is not fooling around. Be careful, Kirby. Oh, and they got the Halderic volcano music for it also. Oh, he's taking this very seriously. Let's go with Spark. Oh my god, this is like a cute version of Crowned. This makes me very, very emotional. Why is he doing this? Okay, Spark maybe not the best choice, but we will try anyway. Maybe Parasol would be better. Oh, cheap. Very cheap Mogalore. Oh, thanks, Nolan. Thank you, Nolan. That's very kind. I appreciate that. Alright, let's do Parasol. Parasol is always better, it's true. Look at us, we're so serious. Wow, I really like this cute version of Crowned. Oh, come on. There we go. That's funny, actually wanted to add, since we were talking about, dark matter and its sort of motivation is because it's miserable and can't, like, stand to see other people happy and stuff like that. If you noticed in the final, battle with Mogalore, about halfway through, he will open up what you thought was his mouth, and it's actually the Eye of Dark Matter inside what we thought was his mouth. Which is implying that, to me at least, that dark matter wasn't inside the crown and was what possessed him when he put the crown on. So there's that. Dark matter's all over the place. And we defeated him! Sorry, pal, I was telling your business. I apologize. Oh my gosh, I love this song. I listen to this song all the time. It's so good. I'm gonna turn this up. Very emotional. We're leaving the theme park. We had a nice fun day with our pal Mogalore. Look at him go! And look, there he is, Maggie! We love you! He loves us. And he's joining us for the walk. Yeah, we had fun with Mogalore shooting lasers and stuff at us for a race. And look, we're going through, we went through Nutty Noon, and now we're going through White Wafers. So we're retracing our steps through Return to Dreamland's worlds. And there's DDD, he joined us. Oh, and there's the composers. Y'all are so great. They've been on Kirby for 30 years. Incredible. Amazing. Oh, and here's a Onion Ocean. What was our alternate thing? Like Olive Ocean or something like that? Something like that. Ah, Sky Tower. Olive Ocean, yeah, it was very good. Yeah, the bandana Waddle Dee spin, exactly, so iconic. And look, there goes Meta, and we're in the Raisin Ruins. See ya. And we're back in Cookie Country. And there's his ship. The Lore Starcutter, if you would. Bye, friend. We had so much fun. Everybody is here. The end. So what really gets me about that part is when you think about it, like we're walking home. Bokenya, we were talking about how, nice. Basically at the very beginning of the stream, we're talking, basically this is, the Kirby's, Dream Collection. Oh, let me turn down the music a little bit. This is the Kirby's Dream Collection, which came out a year after, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And it's like a 20th anniversary collection of a bunch of fun Kirby stuff. And in it are these, like, challenge stages that you're looking at, that were very, I mean, these are built on the Return to Dreamland engine. And basically what happens when you, like, enter this, like, extra challenge mode is that you talk to Magolor's back, and basically it's implied that, like, he was, like, sent to, like, a faraway dimension after you defeat him and the crown shatters. And somehow he made his way back, and to apologize to us, he built us an entire theme park. So that's what we've been doing this whole time, is having a nice fun day at the theme park. And what really gets me about the credits sequence is that, like, you're walking home, essentially, like, with your friend, is like you're walking from the theme park all the way back through, retracing your steps back to home, and then your friend leaves, and I think it's very sweet. I get a little emotional about it when I watch. And that song is really good, too. So yeah, Bokenya, that's basically it. He comes back, essentially, and he's like, wow, I'm sorry, that really sucked. I built you a big theme park, have fun. If only it were so pleasant. Well, you know, I do like the idea of, like, oh, like, Mogolor, like, comes back and apologizes, I guess. That seems like a very new thing for Kirby, and he, like, becomes your friend and stuff. Like, I do like that part in the story. Political education on the history of labor struggle. Yeah. It's rough. Anyway, so that's, you know, that's, Mogolord, what happened to him, that's some of the extra stuff. I want to play a bit more, extra things, from this game. I want to go back to that room, and I also want to do, like, arena stuff, in Return to Dreamland. So we'll switch back to that. But I think this is a good time to take a break, because it's been about an hour and 20. So, right, this is a good time, I think. Hold on, let me, real quick, just take out this audio for y'all. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll take like 5 or so, we'll come back. We will hang out, and I will very quickly go through the bonus lore of my Smash Brothers / World of Light / Subspace Emissary conspiracy board. Very quick, but related. So, alright everybody, get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you want to do. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hey everybody, back from the break. How's everyone? Did everyone have a nice break? Everybody stretched, got snacks, hydrated, all that good stuff. Tamam? Okay. Alright. Tamam is it's alright. I hope later I can be Tayyib. Or Mni, I guess, depending on which way you want to say it. But either or, I hope it will be that way soon. Did you get soup spiders? Oh, really? What soup did you get? I always wonder what that soup is in Majora's Mask. It kind of looks like a corn chowder or something like that, which would be nice. Corn soup. Or something like creamy, it seems like. Aztec soup. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds good. Imagine if Majora's Mask had brand placement like Metal Gear Solid. Oh god. Was talking with a friend earlier today about Death Stranding, and like, that product placement is something else, I'll tell you what. It is truly something else. Campbell's condensed cream of mushroom. Yeah, get it today. In Termina, I guess. Actually, sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, Chomper's doing her thing, so I gotta go get her. So give me 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Oh, here we go. This is a good SMT jam. There we go. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to vibe to that for a second. Thank you, Chomper, for releasing me at the right moment. So, alright, let's get going back. And this one is from Nocturne, which is my favorite one, the best one, I think, personally. But you know, some people would disagree, but I think it's pretty agreed upon that this is a really, really good game. I will definitely be playing more of 5 tonight after we're done here. Sure is something. Also, I'm sorry if the hype is really annoying, but I just haven't been that excited about a game in quite a while, so it's been fun to enjoy that feeling. Except for, a Kirby and the Forgotten Land, but that doesn't count because it's not even, like, close to release yet, so... Hey, pal. I love this little sandbag guy. Oh, excuse me. So there was that, other door, right? That popped up. That was a smash one as well, right? I believe. Let's, you know what? Let's go find out. How about that? Been hyped about Metroid Dread for a while. I mean, yeah, you know, everyone's got that thing that they're like, this is what I, you know, and I respect it. And Emma really loves Metroid also, so all of y'all Metroid fans eating great, and I'm very happy for you. Like, I think Spiders, I may have asked you this before, but what was your feel on Dread? I heard a lot of people liked it. Ooh, Ultimate Challenge of Smash Skills continues in the Smash Combat Chamber EX. Yes, I love Kirby stuff that ends with EX. Very good. There's a lot of music from Kirby 64 in this one. Perhaps furthering the conspiracy board and the lore. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this one, but let's try. Let's try a few times. Wow, more Kirby 64 music! And this is fucking, Miracle Matters theme. Jeez. They're not fucking around with this. Okay. King Do, I want to be free of you. I don't ever want to fight King Do ever again. Also, I have to be careful because if you tap any button, when you're doing your down B statue, it like undoes the statue, so it's very easy to get caught. Hey, this looks like Halcandra shit too. With all the gears and stuff. Yeah, King Do, please go home. I'm very curious what Kirby in the Forgotten Land is gonna be like. In terms of lore and things like that. Like, I wonder what the hell's gonna go on in that game. Very, very curious. Alright, let's go. Are there gonna be running zombies? I hope not. I really don't like zombies, so I hope not. Oh right, this is timed, I forgot. I wasn't looking up there because, you know, focused. Or trying to be, at least. Oh no. Wow, we were close. Dang. Alright, let me switch out for Return to Dreamland. Actual Return to Dreamland, because I want to do some of the arena stuff. I would put the Kirby anime on, like the first episode, but I don't want to get DMCA'd, because it would be just my luck for Twitch to do something like that. I don't want to risk it. I really want to listen to the soundtrack that they gave, but I need something that can play CDs. So, yeah, good redemption. Yeah, that's the thing too, Nolan. Like, Kirby stories are great because there's no ideological conflict. He just gets bumped while people are colonizing a planet, and he's like, no thank you on all that. Yeah, it is very much, like, they're very simple, but at the same time, like, in that way, like, there's also a lot to read into, and yeah, like, and, you know, especially with, like, you know, Robobot was obviously, you know, about, like, fighting capitalism and colonization, and like the anime was about that too. It's just like really hard to unearth that. Which I think is great. And like in the anime, like Nightmare, like I said, like creates these monsters and sells them, and King Dedede keeps buying them from him and like using all of his kingdom's money because he's jealous of Kirby and hates him because ever since he crashed onto the planet, uh, everyone loves Kirby. So like literally he's like throwing a fit and using his kingdom's money and basically playing right into the evil capitalist's hands. Also the Kirby anime is very gay, like Cargoon. I'm like, you are in love with King Dedede. Like you're not even trying to hide it, honestly. And that's fine. I appreciate how Kirby, like, there's so much gay shit in Kirby, it's great. It's so gay and it's so pure. And the power of friendship saves the day by destroying Eldritch terrors. Exactly. It's almost always like you have to, like, you know, befriend everyone or use everyone's power or something like that. It's almost always like that. Oh, look at this. Oh, I missed this game already. Yeah, every version of Zero. Yeah, exactly. And it's also like, you know, the crown being infected essentially by dark matter also, like, also sort of preying on Mongolor's, like, vulnerabilities and stuff. Like, it, you know, I just love Mongolor so much. 94%. Yeah, because we didn't do the challenges. Let's do the challenges. Oh. I love this game. This is my favorite game of all time, and I hope that y'all can see why. Like, yeah, we had a hard time with some of the puzzles and stuff, but like, it's a really good game, and like, is so much fun to play. So I hope that it makes sense why it's my big favorite. Yeah, it's been great, and also like I started playing it at like a time where like I was really busy with work, and it was really nice to have a game like you could just play for like an hour, hour and a half, and like make real progress, you know? Like how fun, it was really helpful. Oh yeah, we gotta go inside. Oh, also in Kirby Air Ride, if you go to City Trial, you can see a like a active volcano in the background as well. There we go. Hey, pal. We love you. Okay, what does he say? Little secret on the ship. The Lord's legendary Halcandran vessel crafted by the ancients. It said that incredible power was used to construct it, and that ancients used the same power to craft countless other legendary creations. I excavated this ship from the volcano where Landia dwells and prepared it, and I couldn't help but make a few upgrades before taking it for a spin. Legend also says that this ship has a mind of its own. I'm not so sure, but I'm hoping it will speak to me someday if I take good care of it. Oh, I hope after your redemption, you'll hear the voice of the ship. Yeah, let's annoy him, just for old time's sake. Why not? Yeah, here we go. See, I knew about you long before our fateful meeting. A great hero, Kirby, hailing from Dreamland on planet Popstar. He travels the cosmos, fighting foes and helping those in need. You're a real celebrity, you know. I'm so lucky to have met you. Me, friend of the legendary Kirby. Maybe later you can give me your autograph. There you go, there you go. So you can see kind of where all this stuff is implied. He says this stuff only when you 100%. And again, he has more stuff in the hard mode, but I don't want to play the game over on hard mode right after playing it. Like, I'm good. I'm gonna annoy you cause I feel like it. I wonder if Forgotten Land is going to, like, incorporate characters from the past? I wonder. I really don't know, because, you know, we haven't seen any characters, so I wonder. Nolan, is there a connection of Mongol lore and the lore Starcutter? Seems like he didn't name the ship. So actually in, I believe Halcandran language is the language that's in, lore actually means something. I want to say that lore means paradise? Or something like that. I believe. I think I've read somewhere that Mongol lore in Halcandran language like can be taken to mean as a false paradise or something like that. I think. I'm not 100% on that. There's some stuff on Kirby that I'm like, I don't freaking know. But I think if you showed me the Kirby iceberg, I'm positive I could explain like 90% of it. We're gonna end up seeing a Halcandran eating McDonald's in the abandoned shopping mall. That would be great. At first I misread that and I thought that you said that we were going to eat McDonald's in a shopping mall with Mongol lore. That's what I thought, and I was like, that would be fun. We can go to the Orange Julius. Oh, we're annoying him. Yes. Kirby, I'm glad you like talking to me so much, but why don't you stop wasting your time and get back to your adventure? You Popstar folks sure do take your time, don't you? Okay, I just wanted to annoy him. Spiders, how cute was that Shadow Kirby merch? How cute was that? Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Look at them. Look at this merch. Look at this little guy. How classy this is. Look at him. And here's all this stuff. I think that's a notebook, right? And look, there's them together in the little handkerchiefs. And these guys, oh, it's so cute. I need it. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I made all y'all sit there. Do they do Black Friday in Japan now? I'm not sure. They do that in the United States, but I'm not so sure about Japan. I do believe, I want to look this up at some point, but I do believe that there is going to be a strike going on Black Friday, or at least multiple strikes, but I want to look more into that. But if there's a strike, please make sure to do your best to support your local Black Friday strike. In Japanese it says that they're rare special sale items for Black Friday. Oh, okay, well then I guess so. Alright, we're gonna do the arena. Oh, good music. Do they have the Smash Brothers power? Oh, they have Crash. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I don't think they made Smash Brothers like an actual power until later, I believe. The arena, I say? Wait, is there something special about the arena? I don't remember. I know the last few areas you go to are very, like, what the hell's going on here? But I don't remember if... Am I missing something? Oh, your boy. Yeah, we'll see if we can get to... We'll see. I am admittedly not playing very well, but we will see. If it gets to it, I'll use bomb or plasma. Plasma. Gosh, what am I saying? Mr. Duder. I was gonna get Angie. There he go. Listening, hey, that meme kid 2010, listening to the Minecraft OST, I'm not gonna lie, I was about to start crying. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed. I've never played Minecraft, so I can't say anything about it, but I hope you... I hope it was a good cry, not a bad cry. Oh dear, yeah, maybe not fighter. I honestly might just cheese it out and go with bomb, because I want to see if we can get to your boy now that you've mentioned it. The normal soul meter. So, in Kirby Star Allies, everybody, there is a, there's another arena as well, and there's like 7 different versions of it. It's a lot. It gets really hard. I think the last one is Soul Melter EX, right? Is that the last one? I actually did all of them somehow. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna go for bomb and see if we can get to this. The arena in Robobot, like the hard mode arena, is so tough. It's really tough, and I never got through it. I always would get to the last form of the final boss, and that boss has 4 forms. And I always got stuck on the last one. I could never quite make it. Yeah, the final boss in Soul Melter EX, definitely. Well, because that one's got multiple forms too, so it's rough when you have that many. Oh, I missed this one. God, this game is so good and the music is so good. Like, it's something that can only happen when, like, A, like, people are excited about a project, and B, like, it's been in the, you know, in development for so long. Like, technically it was like 10 years, like, technically. Maybe not active development, but like a lot of ideas were also like recycled in and everything from like canceled games. Ooh, got me. Gosh, I need to not play so sloppy. Wow, and they make you do a lot of sphere doomer stuff. Yes, Meme Kid, I did know that. We live in quite a world. We truly do. The world that we live in is quite something. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my Smash Brothers, my bonus lore / conspiracy board. Because I've kind of been talking about it like on and off, and so I'm like, might as well. Y'all probably heard stuff, probably not in the same place. So basically, as I've talked about before, we've talked about Marx and how he's, you know, good at getting people to redo his plans, much like he manipulated Mogalore into doing. So as I think stated before, I believe since Marx is a boss that you can fight in World of Light, and he's very, very scary. That's a scary ass boss. And, you know, since he's done this twice before, making, like, two forces fight against each other for his own gain, it is really my belief that the fight between Galeem and Darkon actually is his doing, and somehow he convinced, them both to kind of go at it like this. In my personal opinion, because, like, we've seen it multiple times. It makes a lot of sense. And, like, I have mentioned sort of, like, the meta, connections with Marx, like the Nintendo Switch colors are the same colors as his hat, and also the Nintendo Switch sound plays when he snaps in half to try and drag you into the hell dimension, which is really, again, very disturbing. So it really feels like it's sort of like a meta work almost, that it's all him, which would kind of be amazing. That'd be like, it's like this little clown sphere that puts together this like gigantic conflict that destroys multiple worlds. I should probably get away. I was hoping maybe I could throw one into him. And then my other bit about Smash Brothers kind of being connected into the Kirby universe is, to me, my, like, sort of my feeling about Galeem. I'm not so sure about Darkon, but my personal theory about Galeem is that it's actually a Kirby gone wrong. Like, especially if Kirby was somehow, like, made of, like, space magic or something. Like, Kirby was formed in some way. It is sort of my theory, considering that and considering how, like, powerful and nebulous it is. I think that Galeem is a Kirby gone wrong. The last boss in Robobot mentions that Kirby has infinite potential, and thus is like this has the potential to be the most powerful being in the multiverse, because it like possesses infinite potential or something like that. So that is kind of my theory on that, because it's so powerful and is like this like light orb and stuff. So to me, it feels like this is like a Kirby gone wrong. So that's sort of my conspiracy with it. What was it? The other bit about it is if you spell the name of World of Light in Japanese, if you spell it backwards, it spells out the name of the Kirby series. So there's all these like little meta bits that sort of connect these things, which I love. So I really think that it's part of the universe in some way. I'm done with this. Yeah, Darkon said your face is ugly, Galeem. Are you gonna let him get away with that? It's funny, like, I don't know what he says, like, what does he say to the sun and moon to make them fight? Oh. Yeah, there's so many puzzles, and also Kirby is the only one to survive. Gleam wiping everyone out and stuff, like, you know, it's funny, I believe we've talked about, like, there's like some interview where someone asks him about it, and he's like, there's no relation, there's no reason for it, please enjoy the game. And it's like, are you sure? The moon and the sun are dorks. Ah, good music. Sorry for the bomb sound. I really want to see if we can get to Spider's boy, but if we can't, I truly apologize. I'm playing pretty sloppy today. I finished Final Fantasy VII recently, the original, not the remake, and I was surprised that I even finished. I was playing so sloppy with my materia. Flushed it out somehow. And now Kate Sith is my new favorite character, and I don't care. I don't know why people get so twisted about it. But those are my opinions on a very, very old game. Ah, Dubior. I don't want any more of it, Dubior. I want none of it. What button is my shield? Oh, it's A. Okay. There we go. I love that later on they give the ESP power when you swallow Dubior. Oh, really? Grand Doomer next? Sometimes you get a little... get the deck stacked against you with these bosses. Sometimes you get a really tough one early on. Again, sorry for the bomb sounds. I want to at least try. Yeah, these Doomers are tough guys, especially Grand Doomer. Great song, though. Kirby, tough bosses in Kirby, you know, if there's good music, which is almost always, then it's not so bad. Oh, it's Angie. Look at it go. So Angie. So Angie. It's so cute when it's Angie like that. Look at their little faces. They're so cute. I like them a lot. Ah, Wispy Woods. It's fine. I love this background too. Yeah, pulling a Marks I see. God, Marks's moves are so scary in World of Light. It's terrifying. Like his horrible eye laser, like... Oh, Terrible. This game is so good. Kirby is so good. I cannot wait until spring 2022. I can't wait. And like part of me is like, oh, it's so far away, but then I think about how far away SMT5 seemed and now it's here. Like I remember thinking like, oh, that's so November, that's so long from now, and then it happened in like 2 seconds. Although maybe that's just me though. I don't... Perception of time is odd. Hey, Bedsaurus, thanks for the raid and thank you for coming in the stream. I hope you had a nice time. I saw that you went live and I couldn't make it. Oh gosh, and Lost Larrikin, thank you for the follow. Thanks everybody, much appreciated. I hope you had a nice stream. We are currently doing Kirby's Return to Dreamland post-game content. We did a bunch of stuff and we had lots of discussion about Kirby lore. Like, a lot of discussion about Kirby lore. So that's what went on tonight. Oh right, the puffer. I might lose my bomb power if I'm not careful. Get that puffer. I'm trying. I don't know if I will. I'm playing very poorly. Can I clutch it out? Nope. Oh, too bad. Oh, they're so cute. What a cute little emote. Alright, let's give it another shot. Maybe I'll go with Spark. I feel like Rock seems like, oh, that's the easy one to do, but I feel like that would be... There'd be points where that'd be inconvenient. Oh, it's your bedtime now. Okay, well, have a nice bedtime. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming by before you go to sleep. Much appreciated. Hope you have a nice one. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but that's okay. Alright. But yeah, I think that's about all, like, Kirby lore for the most part that I can really, like, just talk about off the cuff and not spoil Star Allies. So, I think that's about it. So, I hope it's been fun. Oh my gosh, I didn't get any power. Whoops. I was distracted. Oh dear. Well, we'll just have to make it happen. At least the stars are powerful. No ability challenge. Well, sometimes no ability actually is pretty good. Like just doing the stars. They're pretty powerful. Oh, look at his fists. I don't think we've ever, like, fought him this long. Let's see if this works. Alright. Well, now we have a power. I really liked those challenge stages in the 20th anniversary where it was actually, like, no power. And, like, Smash Brothers power. Those are fun. Remember when the game, like, made us think that this was the final boss? Do you remember that? Remember those times? I remember. It feels like so long ago. Little dragon. Remember those times? There's a dragon that looks a lot like Landia in Superstar. Actually, in the boss fight where you're fighting, like you're like in a little like old RPG computer sim type of thing, there's actually a big dragon that looks like Landia. The connections. Oh, you know what's fun too? You know how we defeated the final boss with our big ultra sword? That is Kirby's final smash, I think, in Ultimate, is like that finishing move with the big sword. Yep. Yeah, computer virus. Yep, there you go. That's what it's called. So anyway, so that's Kirby's final smash, and in Star Allies, where you can play as like other characters, and also in Kirby Fighters 2, which is basically Smash, but oops, all Kirby. One of Magalore's moves is an Ultima sword identical to yours, just a different color. It's very, very cute. I love that. And clutch it out, we can do this. There we go. It's adorable. I love it. I've had in Kirby Fighters 2, I've had multiple times where I've done a combo by like with Wrestler and Magalore, with Magalore with me throwing a enemy with Wrestler into like Magalore's vicinity, and he like nails it with his ultra sword, or yeah, and it's great. It's beautiful. Yeah, Kirby's icon starts sweating. Yeah, how have we not noticed this with as many times as I've been at critical health? Yeah, it starts sweating. It makes me feel really bad. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Don't want you to feel that way. Gosh, I cannot wait for Forgotten Land. I know I've said that 5 times already, but I'm so excited. I could clutch it out. Did there though. Angy little guy. And by little I mean very big. Very, very big guy. Alright, we did alright. Oh boy. These jerks. Borb is so cute. I want it to come back. Like again, I'm really curious to see like how much comes back in Forgotten Land. And like I would figure we wouldn't see any characters in the first trailer, but still. There's so many like analysis videos, like trailer reactions and stuff like that, but I'm trying to avoid all that stuff because like I want to be surprised. I've never actually been like waiting for a Kirby game before, you know, like one that hasn't come out and I'm waiting for it. Like, cause when I got into the series, like the most recent one with Star Allies, I was already out. So like I've never actually been in a position where I'm like waiting for the game, and like I don't want to, you know, watch a bunch of analysis videos and whatever, you know what I mean? Like I want to be surprised the same way that I was, maybe not the exact same way, but similar to the way I was surprised with this game and the others. Oh, Dubior. I have had enough Dubior. Got the Lord. Cool. Lots of stuff, and there's also a lot of possibilities, and I'm sure people have like observed and stuff, like stuff in the background and things like that, but honestly I just really want a clean cut of that song in the trailer. Oh, it's so good. People, I mean, people have like been like, here's the cut from the trailer, and it has all the sound effects in it, which is like fine, but like I want a clean cut of that song so badly. It's really good. Push it out. Alright, now just 4 more to go. These little guys are so cute. These ones in particular, I think it's the colors. These one in particular, I love. They seem like they're friends. This is the one. Oh, these fights were so clever when we were doing them. Like how ice is the best one against it. Very cool. I'll just get ice. How about that? Actually, no, I want bomb. Oh, well, there it goes. That's so clever. Like that's the best way to do it. I really love that a lot. Oh, Humst. Let's get Spark. Fill this up. I love this underwater city. Also looks like FF7 actually, weirdly enough. I just needed like an RPG to hold me over until SMT5 came out, so. Did not have enough time to finish my replay of Nocturne, but that's okay. Honestly, it's tough to find time sometimes. I actually have a rule for myself that I'm like, I have to keep from playing video games on the same days that I stream, but I broke that rule this time. SMT can be an exception, considering that a new game in the SMT mainline only comes out like every 9 years. Like, I think it's fine. Nocturne was 2003, I believe. Yeah, one exception every decade. Thanks, y'all. I got a cool game to play. I mean, this game legit was like announced like 5 years ago. Actually, it was one of the first games to be announced for Switch, actually, or to be teased for it, I guess. Which is pretty wild when you think of it. Oh. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Oh, look at this. I forgot about this guy. Good bosses in this game. Yeah, rude ass. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Oh, one more shot, I would have had it. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, he got a Hadoken. Oh, I saved it. Lots of, like, clutching out in the last minute in Kirby. I feel like whenever we play Kirby, there's always a moment where it's like, that was really clutch. Not on purpose. It always happens very much on accident, which is great. I don't mind that. I also love just like, because we're talking about Halcandra and the Halcandrins and stuff, I just love like Kirby like has like this space magic tech thing going on that I love. It's very unique. I like this attack pattern too. It kind of fools you a little bit as to like where it's going. Yeah, all the magic and tech, and like again, Moggle like introduced a lot of that. So there's a reason why he ranks first on every popularity poll that they have every time. And also, like, you know, when he appears in whatever games he appears in after Return to Dreamland, it's like, okay, since you know he's like a deceptive little egg, like, he's always like nice and polite and pleasant, but he's like got a little snarky, prickly side to him. Like, in Kirby Clash, you have to like, there's like a shop and you have to buy stuff from him, and he literally is like, I don't care. I just care about your gem apples, which is like your currency. He's like, I literally don't care what happens to this kingdom. I just want those gem apples. I literally just want that bag. It's great. They like acknowledge like he's, you know, kind of sassy. Oh, I didn't want the box, but it's fine because we need it now. Yeah, he's sassy and he's very cute. Like his also like his little cape flare when we're racing him in the extra stage is very cute. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, he's like, give me money and I'll give you Meta Knight's mask. Yeah, literally give me money for everything. Actually, you know what's funny? So in Super Kirby Clash, which like I haven't really done the best job explaining, but it's like a side game where you're playing. It's like a Kirby action RPG kind of. And it's like sort of like in an alternate universe, like the Dream Kingdom and stuff. And if you buy every single thing from Moggle's shop, if you talk to him, he's like, he repeats his speech from Return to Dreamland where he's like, let me explain everything. It's time for me to rule Popstar. No, the universe. Like his whole speech, like word for word, he repeats it. And then he's like, hey, just kidding. I'm just joking. Like, Rick. Oh, these guys. Sassy little deceptive egg. I thought it was very funny. And yes, I did buy everything from him. Freaking microtransagalore. I did buy all of your stuff. also like if you like log in every day, it's like Mogalore has a gift of gem apples for you, and then you go and it's 3 gem apples. Like, wow, thanks, pal. Like, I appreciate it, but like it's like Mogalore has a gift for you. Like, it's like 3 cents basically. Unless as a mochi. Bonkers. Going Gingaga. Oh, jeez. Oh, this might be the one. Of all things, bonkers. Oh, come on now. Wowza. Oh hey, look who it is. Look who it is now. Remember this? Remember he? This. When the pink hero takes flight, when the blue knight slices, when the bandana wearer kicks, and when the king's hammer swings, lesser warriors become dust. Dang. Alright. Oh he. Oh, shoot. Thought I had that pattern. Oh, look at him, you Angie. I like this too, because it's like it's behind you and you have to just dodge. Like, I mean, it's tough, but I like that. That's fun. It's different. Oh, jeez. And look, there you go, Angie. He also, if you have fought Marks in any other game, he actually has very similar moves to Mogalore. So, which is interesting. They have like the same like teleporty thing and like Dragon the Hell Dimension. Oh shit, this song. Gotta turn this shit up. Not gonna last very long, but... the hell dimension. Yeah, exactly. He like becomes friends with Mark. He's very clearly being manipulated. Which is like sad to me. Oh no. Oh, I would have made it for that beam. Oh wow. Okay. Damn. Oh dang. Yeah, we're out though. There's no way. Thanks everybody. Hey Trillnesto, welcome to the stream. Here's Mogalore. Yep, there he is. Ah, there we go. Hey, at least we went out on Mogalore. We were really close. But I think I'm going to actually, I think I'm actually gonna call it a stream for tonight. It's been about 2.5 hours and I am tired. I also want to play a little bit SMT before I go to bed. But still, I am tired. Thank you. Yeah, that was close. I think that I could have made it. Yeah, Gordoed, exactly. I could have made it if I was playing a little bit better. So anyway, I think that is it for tonight, and I think that's it for Return to Dreamland. You know, I don't really like. I'm not super focused on like beating Arena, so I think that's for Return to Dreamland. Thanks everybody. I hope you had fun with this game. I absolutely love it, and so it's great. And I hope you enjoyed all the lore. Again, sorry if I kind of went in circles explaining it, but I hope that you enjoyed it anyway. So, and also thank you for your patience and for all your understanding for all the stuff that we talked about. So thank you everybody. All right, I will see you all on Sunday for possibly, if Emma is free, Sonic 06. If not, then for the next game. So thanks everybody. You all have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Good night.